Camilla was 26 years old when she decided she would no longer settle for little. She had grown up watching her mother count coins on the kitchen table, make miracles with almost nothing, and always repeat the same phrase, "Love does not pay the bills." Camilla heard that lesson too many times to ignore it. She was young, attractive, and aware of it. She was not looking for a fairy tale. She was looking for stability. It was at a dinner organized by a friend where she met Ricardo. Ricardo was 48 years old, elegant, calm, owner of several businesses, and with a confidence that did not need to prove itself. He was not extremely affectionate or impulsive. He was measured, observant. Camilla noticed him immediately. That man could change her life. Ricardo noticed her too. He smiled with interest. He invited her out a few days later. The dates were simple and refined. Expensive restaurants, conversations about investments, plans, future. Camilla played her role well, sweet, attentive, understanding. She showed interest in his projects, in his vision, in his experience. Ricardo seemed satisfied. With time, she started to convince herself that it could work. She was not in love, but she told herself that affection grows, and if it did not grow, at least there would be security. 1 year later, they got married. The wedding was elegant, perfect photos, impressed guests. Camilla smiled with the feeling that she had made the right decision. During the marriage, Ricardo was a stable husband, responsible. He was not passionate, but he was constant. They bought a large house, then another property as an investment. They talked about our future. Camilla saw herself moving forward in a comfortable life. She thought about the years to come and about what she could secure if one day things did not work out. But with time, she started to feel bored. Ricardo worked a lot. He was methodical, predictable. Camilla began to miss the excitement, the youth, the adrenaline she had left behind. That was when Daniel appeared. Daniel was 30 years old, energetic, spontaneous, funny. She met him at the gym. At first, they were only casual conversations, then messages, then meetings. Camilla began to compare. Ricardo gave her stability. Daniel gave her excitement. She tried to balance both worlds for a while, but the excitement blinded her. She thought she could control the situation. She thought that if something went wrong, at least she would have financial support. Until Ricardo began to notice changes. He did not confront her immediately. He observed. A different perfume, distance in bed, hidden smiles while looking at the phone. Ricardo did not shout. He did not make scenes. He just started to calmly review what he had already planned before the marriage. One day, Camilla decided to ask for a divorce. She felt ready. She imagined it would be uncomfortable, but not problematic. "I think this is no longer working," she said in a firm tone. Ricardo looked at her for a long time. "If that is what you want, it is fine." There was no drama. That confused her. The legal process began. That was when Camilla spoke with her lawyer and started to review the assets. And she discovered something she never imagined. The main house was not in Ricardo's name. The properties were not either. the investments, nor the important accounts. Everything was registered under the name of Elena. "Who is Elena?" she asked, confused. "His mother," the lawyer replied. Camilla felt an emptiness in her stomach. Every purchase they made during the marriage, every signature, every "our future," had been structured with precision. Legally, Ricardo owned almost nothing in his name. There was no estate to divide. There was no fortune to claim. Ricardo had been careful from the beginning, not out of fear, but out of experience. He knew that by marrying someone much younger, there could be risks. When Camilla confronted him, he did not show anger. He said calmly, "I learned years ago that love can change. I only made sure to protect what I built before meeting you." There was no mockery in his voice, just certainty. Camilla understood at that moment that she had underestimated the man she thought she could manipulate. She thought she was playing chess, but Ricardo had been moving the pieces for years. In the end, she stayed with temporary excitement and without the stability she had looked for from the beginning. And she understood too late that not all older men with money are naive. Some simply wait for the right moment to show that they were thinking several steps ahead.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.